Amid the Bills' loss to the Denver Broncos, the Buffalo Bills fire Coach Sean McDermott. What's your thoughts? Welcome to Buffalo Against the World.
This is Buffalo Against the World Sports Talk with Kulu and
Cousin Brad.
Bills Mafia. It's our time.
Act like you know, baby.
Act like you know.
Welcome everyone to Buffalo Against the World. This is not our official show. Our official show will be tonight at 7 p.m. where we'll be breaking down more from the Denver and Buffalo playoff loss, 33-30. But breaking news, everybody. A lot of people have asked for this. I know I've been wanting this for a very, very long time. Coach Sean McDermott has been fired from the Buffalo Bills. Drop comments below. Leave your thoughts ASAP because we want to hear them. We're going to put them up on the screen. I definitely have had my reservations about Sean McDermott, but I've also had mine against Brandon Beane, who is still with the Buffalo Bills. So we got a lot to dive into. We're going to talk about this. And, at the end of the day, 8 seasons. 8 seasons with the Buffalo Bills. 8 seasons of, possibly getting close, but no cigar, not getting the job done. And at some point, if you're doing your job, Bills fans, I know some of you are sad. Yes, McDermott got us over the drought years, but we can't keep going through this. We have had the best quarterback in the NFL for the last 5 years. Had 8 seasons with Josh Allen. 5 years he's been the best quarterback in the NFL. Can't get over the hump. Been out coached by Andy Reid multiple times. Been out coached by Zach Taylor in the playoffs. Now Sean Payton. Now, granted, I want people to understand my position on this. Sean McDermott was not the reason why the Bills lost in the playoffs. He was not the reason. Obviously, 5 turnovers was the reason why the Buffalo Bills lost that game. The missed call by the referee with the Brandon Cooks catch was the reason why the Buffalo Bills lost that game. I do not put that game on Sean McDermott. But as a defensive-minded coach, what I can say is he's ultimately underachieved. He's ultimately underachieved, especially this season. He's taken a step back. Now, many are going to say injuries. Injuries have been a part of this game, especially with the Buffalo Bills in our seasons for the past 4 years. We've had a lot of injuries piling up. And at this point, you've had to create a roster good enough to overcome that. And every time a second string player came in, we saw Sean Payton went right at him and exposed him every time. That's a lack of preparation for your guys that need to come in. How many times have we seen over and over in regards to players development? When you're talking about guys getting developed into this defensive system, the young guys can't seem to thrive. So what they have to do is they have to resort back to a Micah Hyde. They have to resort back to a Jordan Poyer. They have to resort back to these older guys who are a bit beat up and banged up in their career. Matt Milano, so to speak. At the end of the day, you got to be able to develop these young guys. And they have not been able to do that. And that has something to be said in regards to Brandon Beane as well. But here's the thing. John, I'm going to bring your point up here. John mentioned, what if Josh Allen wants to be traded now? Let me tell you something. This call is not made if Josh Allen wasn't okay with it. This was not made, and I'm telling you this, as someone who understands how these things go, okay? When LeBron James is a player, Michael Jordan is a player on your team, a coach doesn't get fired without their knowledge. You better believe that. Now, I go back to when Josh Allen was saying in midseason, what are we doing? I go back a couple seasons before that where Stephon Diggs was doing like this. What are we doing? I think finally it came around to Josh Allen that he really started to question what the coaching staff was doing. Now, Stephon Diggs' argument at that time was that he believed McDermott had lost the locker room. Here we are again. Same scenario, bounced again. In every season, just think about it, every time we got bounced, someone took the fall. Frazier just bowed out, particularly because he didn't want to take the fall. The next year was Ken Dorsey. One of our special teams coach left. An offensive line coach left as well. Who else is there to blame at this point? Who else is there to blame? Now, I want everybody to understand, I've just said this, and if you just coming in, Josh did make a lot of mistakes, Sandra. Absolutely. He made a lot of mistakes in that game, 4 turnovers. One of them shouldn't have been a turnover, that wannabe interception that they, obviously that was terrible, horrible call. We're going to get into that later in our show about how despicable that call was and a slap in the face to the Bills fans, because we've seen the same play happen in the Bears game, and it was a catch. So we posted that on our site and also on our social media. So you can please go comment on that. Make it make sense for us. Make it make sense why it's interception in one situation and it's a catch in another situation. This is why many people, fans, are saying the NFL is rigged. I want people to understand this is why many people are saying the NFL is rigged. And many people are saying that the NFL is rigged for Patriots, Seahawks too. Now, I'm not going to get into the whole rigged or not rigged situation. The Bills didn't play the way they should have to win that game. But ultimately, the game was in their hands. Brandon Cooks catches that ball. We're at the 20-yard line. We kick a game-winning field goal. End of story. We're on to the AFC championships. Now we know we'd be facing the New England Patriots, right? But like Darnell said, constantly gets out-coached. Do you think about it? Go back. Andy Reid, multiple times. Taylor over there with the Bengals. Now let's look at Sean Payton. Sean Payton knew exactly what to do when a backup came in. He said, pick on him. Focus on him. That's what good coaches do. That's what Super Bowl champion coaches do. And he took advantage of that. Listen, please continue to drop your thoughts down below. I know we have this sentimental attachment to McDermott with the breaking of the drought, but I want to give some encouragement to everybody. Okay. I know this may be very much disheartening. But as a person who played high school football, I understood the difference between a military coach who, didn't allow certain things to go on in a team, disciplined us in a way to where we was able to win 3 out of 4 championships at McKinley High School. And it really helped us. When we fumbled the ball, we had to do 20 push-ups and laps, and it just created this championship mind state. There's certain coaches that you need that create accountability in championship mind states. Mick Clappy, he's not that. He's not that. Go back to Michael Jordan's early days of his career, his first 7 years. Actually, his first 5 years. He had a guy named Doug Collins pretty good, got them to the playoffs just about every year. And think about the Chicago Bulls. Michael Jordan was close to one of the first picks in the draft. I think it was like a top 2 pick or something like that. And they weren't, obviously, Chicago wasn't making the playoffs. But what happened when they got this player? They started to make the playoffs. They had a decent coach in Doug Collins, but he could never get over the hump. Could never get past Detroit. Could never get past the Boston Celtics. Change came. Phil Jackson came in. He created a system. And you know the rest is history. 6 championships. Systems. When you have a great player, it's one thing to have a great player. It's another thing when you have a great system paired with that great player. Daboll's system was the closest consistency that Josh Allen had to a great system. And then it kind of just went off from there. So you need a coach, offensive-minded coach particularly, that's really going to build around Josh Allen's strengths. Drop comments below if you got any thoughts on who should be the next head coach of the Buffalo Bills. You know, I posted on my social media, I said, John Gruden's my number 1 pick. The guy understands the game. He's one of those guys who's repeated over and over that NFL offensive coaches aren't doing anything new. This is a guy with an innovative mind for the game, and he understands how to use great quarterbacks. He would be my number 1 guy. Familiarity-wise, okay, we can go with Daboll. I know some people, I know my bro Darnell was like, nah, not Daboll. Let's not go with Daboll. Oh, man. Oh, come on, dude. Come on, John. Don't start the bitter Monday, bro. Come on, John. I love you, man, but don't be bitter, man. No, it's not that. I mean, the Patriots started running the division this year in the Mcdermott era. So that's a regression for us. He's taking a step back. Okay, let's evaluate this season, right? We underachieved. Sorry, everybody. My internet was having some technical difficulties. This weather that we're dealing with in Buffalo right now is really causing some deterrent. But ah, pardon the 10-minute pause where I had to reset my computer. As Darnell mentioned, man, Gruden would be perfect. I believe he'll implement a system that will allow Josh to flourish. Look, man, you guys want to win, or do you want the same old thing? You guys want to win, or you want the same old team? Now, something has got to be said about Brandon Beane, because the talent that he's given Sean McDermott is got to be an issue as well. Sandra, you mentioned here something that I have not read. Can you please share the article in the link? Drop it if you can, if you see it, drop it down below. If you're still here, yeah, drop it down below for us and share that link with us so we can see this article in regards to McDermott filing alleging a match manipulation. So I would like to see that. I mean, obviously, I don't disagree with that. And I will go back on record again in saying that I don't believe this game was on Sean McDermott's head. It was not. It was not. But like Darnell said, he took it as far as he can go. Sometimes guys will take you close to the mountaintop, but they're not, they'll take you to the mountaintop, but they're not going to be able to cross over. Look at Moses. You feel me? Some people will take you there. It doesn't mean that God didn't love Moses any less. It just means that there's another person that's going to lead him to the next journey. So that's what I see. Thank you, Jay Reezy. Jay Reezy doing all of our technical work behind the scenes, helping us out to get back online here. Again, you got to think about these things. You got to look at the totality of the season. The defense struggled. We have struggled to find an offensive identity. That's got to do with McDermott, his coaching staff, his offensive coaches, his defensive coaches. He's got to have that camaraderie. When he had Dable, they were going back to back, headbutting. He had Frazier. He took the control from Frazier in that 13-second situation, and he made Frazier take the fall for it or take the blame, knowing that he took over the play calling. And if you look at this game, he also took over the play calling in this game as well. And we see the results. Hello, Brad, we'll see you at 7 o'clock. If you want to jump on, you can jump in. But 7 o'clock is going to be our regular show. But this is breaking news, so I'm breaking the news. If you want to jump in, jump in. All right. But real recognize real. Sean McDermott, not good enough. Not good enough. Cuzzo, I'm going to share the StreamYard link with you now if you want to jump in on this conversation. I just, some of you guys are hurt. I'm hurt too, but I'm over it. I was more or less looking at this season like, if Sean McDermott does not get us where we needed to be, however it happens, then he didn't need to be here anymore. And that's how I looked at it. I didn't care. I don't care about anything else. I don't care. I won a Super Bowl. My loyalty is to 17, the best player in Buffalo Bill history. Best player. Check your email, Cuzzo Brad. Best player. Oh, you got the. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you. Jay Reezy, pull up that article for us, please, and post the legitimacy of the article in the chat for me. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Sandra. Appreciate you. Cuzzo, if you want to get on, jump on. I want to win now. This is ridiculous. Whoever you bring in has to win a Super Bowl now, or he's not good enough. Absolutely. You got the best player in the league. I mean, think about it. Caleb Williams has got a rookie head coach. Look how far they went Jaden Daniels last year with Washington, rookie head coach. Look how far they went. I mean, it's once you have a franchise quarterback, that's pretty much half the battle. That's pretty much half the battle. And I'm telling you guys, this decision was not made without Josh Allen's knowledge. I'm betting my bottom dollar on it. I'm betting my bottom dollar that Josh Allen was aware that this was going to happen. Super 17 knew this was going to happen. And he wasn't saying it himself when he was saying, "What are we doing?" When he was saying, "What are we doing?" That was the comment, the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. The losing of the locker room, so to speak. When you lose your franchise quarterback's belief in you, you're out of here. And that might be the reason why Brandon Beane survived the onslaught. Because I believe they were a package deal and he should be gone too. Because his poor drafting, his way of philosophy to just keep doing these retread players, that's got to stop. And if you bring in a new head coach and he keeps trying to bring in these older guys from the system that know, quote unquote, know the system, it's not going to work. Now, Brandon Beane may sit around and say, well, hey, I'm only getting players that's best for his system. That may be Brandon Beane's argument. I had to get players that fit his system. The next new head coach, I will get players that fit his system. We'll work collectively together. When I worked with Coach Mcdermott, these are the players that he liked. So those are the guys I went after. Now, that may be Brandon Beane's argument. It's hard to see that McDermott pulled Brandon Beane in here and then Beane ousted him. It's kind of hard to see that because they're kind of like a package deal. But listen, I love it. I love it. I was down. I was in the gutter. So upset about these referees. And this happened. And it brought excitement. It brought some excitement back. It brought some excitement back to this offseason coming up for me. It brought excitement back, and I'm happy. I am happy. I have no issues with it. Drop comments below what your thoughts are. Because at the end of the day, do you want to win a Super Bowl or don't you? I'm trying to win the Super Bowl, and I don't care. Cuzzo Brad just joined us. Cuzzo Brad got a lot to say about this. Jay Reezy, the frustration of Allen showed this season. No help, lack of wide receiver separation from QBs, poor draft selections in previous years. Absolutely. Absolutely, hands down. I do not miss. I wanted both of them gone. I wanted Beane and I wanted McDermott gone. So, hey, I'm cool with it. Cuzzo Brad, welcome, sir.
Welcome.
I know you got a difference of opinion.
Happy King Day. Happy King Day, everyone.
I know you have a difference of opinion on this.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, I said it at the beginning of the season. I've been saying it since 13 seconds, excuse me.
Okay.
I can't bear this another season, and 8 seasons in, can't get it done. Yes, this game was not McDermott's fault.
Okay.
I'm not saying he deserved it over the game. I'm saying the overall season, we underachieved. We lost games we shouldn't have lost. That ultimately led to the firing. And in every job we have, there has to be accountability, disciplinary action. And every year, single year, Cuzzo,
Sure.
somebody's been let go after a playoff loss, whether it was, Dable getting out of here, whether it was Frazier taking a year off and then eventually just walking, whether it was what's the guy's name? Offensive coordinator, Ken Dorsey. Somebody's going to take the fall. There's no one else to blame at this point.
Okay.
So at this point, I personally believe that this decision wasn't made without Josh Allen's knowledge. But let's hear your thoughts.
So, okay. So pretty much, no, I disagree with pretty much everybody that say this dude has to go. I disagree with everyone that say that this dude has to go. Did you read the statement that the Pagulas put out? Did you read it already?
No, please announce it.
Okay, I'll read the statement. This is from the Pagulas. This is the statement that the Pagulas put out. I'm just going to read that now. Quote: Sean has done an admirable job leading our football team over the past 9 seasons, but I feel but I feel we are in need of new structure within new leadership to give this organization the best opportunity to take our team to the next level. We owe that to our players, and we owe that to Bills Mafia. Sean helped change the mindset of the organization. He was an instrumental part of the Bills' success, becoming a potential playoff team. I respect all the work, loyalty, and attention to detail he showed for the team and the community. I wish Sean, Jamie, and his family the best. Moving forward, Brandon Beane will now serve as the team president of football operations / general manager of the Buffalo Bills. And Brandon will oversee all facts of our football operations, including the oversight of our coaching staff. I have full faith and have witnessed Brandon's outstanding leadership style and confidence in his abilities to lead our organization. Brandon Beane will be leading the search for a new head coach and will be working directly with the Pagulas, and Pete Cooley, I don't know who that is, will now serve as team president and Bill's business operations during the interview hiring process.
So Bean got a promotion.
Yes, Bean's been promoted, and Sean McDermott was fired. So
I disagree with that part. But go ahead.
Hey, no. So pretty much according to everyone's logic, according to everyone that I've looked on social media, I've looked on YouTube, I've looked on different social media, X, Trends, Instagram. I've looked on everyone's social media. Pretty much everybody's saying, well, it's been 9 seasons and we haven't won a Super Bowl. Okay, that's fine. Record since Steve's been hired here, he's 106-58. Net points, he's plus 795. 5th most points scored in NFL history. 3rd fewest points allowed in NFL history. So the next coach, whoever we bring in, no matter who it is, I don't care. We don't have a coach right now. So whoever it is, they have to win the Super Bowl next year, according to everyone's logic. That's what we're saying. We need to win the Super Bowl. Nope. We need to win the Super Bowl next year.
Yep.
That's what we're saying.
Or trending in that direction.
Okay. No. Ain't no trending in no direction. He has to win the Super Bowl next year.
No.
Or he's fired too.
I don't agree with that.
Explain why.
I don't agree with that because any coach is going to take time to build.
Don't matter.
You have to remove the old regime from for the players, and then you have to bring in a new regime. That can take a little bit of time. Now, I'm not going to say I'm not giving this new coach 5 years to do that. I'm not giving this coach 4 years to do that. I may be giving him 2 because we already have been close. So really what this new coach has to do is come and build on what
rebuild. You just said it.
No, I said build on, not rebuild. Build on what we already have. That means the core players that you have, your Deion Dawkins, your Deion Dawkins, your Josh Allen, your 3 running backs, your 3 tight ends, your offensive line. Those your Cole Bishops on defense, your Shaq Thompson, bring him in another year. Those guys, your Maxwell Harristons, your CB, and out with the old. Bring in an
entire new team and win a Super Bowl now.
I didn't say an entire new team.
We got to bring it.
You got your Deion Dawkins, Deion Walker, who showed promise.
We got our cornerstones.
You got
got a
your
cornerstone.
you got guys. You got El
got
Oliver.
guys.
Hopefully we can get him healthy. But you got to get out of this same motion of bringing back old players who are washed up, and you got to bring in some young talent that can complement those guys to win a Super Bowl.
Okay, so this guy has to win the Super Bowl next year based off of everything you just said. I mean, think about it. Let's think about it.
You answer that
Let's think
question
about it.
before you answer this
Hold on.
question for our chat.
Do the Bills promote Joe Brady? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
We agree on
sorry.
that.
No, absolutely not. Unless you're bringing in Mike Tomlin, which I kind of don't even want him to be here, but okay. Unless you're bringing in Mike Tomlin, you can't bring in John Gruden. He's banned. He's not coming back. He can't come back. So he's out. He's out. You can't bring in Belichick because he's at North Carolina. Who do you bring in? Who do you bring in to say, okay, hey man, here's a Lamborghini called Josh Allen. Here you go. Don't mess it up.
I think John Gruden is still an option.
He's not. He's banned. He's banned from the NFL unless they release his ban. You can hire him. Absolutely, I bring him in, but he's banned right now for the emails that he sent out. He can't come back to the NFL. Him or his brother.
Well,
I mean, Harbaugh technically hasn't been hired you can try, but I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing here?
I don't want Harbaugh. If Harbaugh couldn't make it work with Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry,
So who do you bring in? Tomlin could make it work with Aaron Rodgers, and he never had a losing season.
My number one pick would be Gruden or Dan Campbell's not available. Dan Campbell's with the Detroit Lions. Would love Dan Campbell though. Would love it, but he's not available.
I mean, who do you bring in? Who are we bringing in now?
I would say Dable would be my second option.
Wow. You see what he did in New York.
Well, that's New York. He didn't have
that was a bunch of new talent that he had over there.
That was in New York, and he didn't have Josh Allen. So
he had Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones went to the Colts and shined.
He did.
I mean, what are we talking about?
Daniel Jones is not Josh Allen. I said that's my second pick. I would pick somebody that Josh Allen is familiar with, who Josh Allen would approve. Don't get this twisted. Josh Allen will be a part of this decision. I believe he was a part of this decision in the first place, and I believe he will be a part of the coaching decision. I mean, You don't give a guy a $250,000 and think he's not going to be in your decision.
Oh, he's definitely going to have. He definitely going to have conversation with him. He definitely going to have a conversation. But I mean, let's look at it. So pretty much 9 seasons, no Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. This man inherited the same team that Rex Ryan had the year prior. He got fired, right?
Mm-hmm.
He got fired mid-season. Remember what was the guy's name that took over for Rex Ryan? Black guy. He's huh?
Was it Perry Fuel? I don't know. Don't know.
Wow, Perry Fuel. Shout out to him. I can't remember who it was, but you know who I'm talking about. He took over, and then we hired Sean McDermott. Sean McDermott took the exact same team to the playoffs. Changed the culture. Yeah. 9 years and no ring. Mm-hmm. Josh Allen came in. I mean, he was a rookie year. We didn't go nowhere. We was kind of trash. It is what it is. After that, hey, we had nothing but success. Should Josh Allen go too?
No. Jay Reezy, do us a favor and post Sean McDermott's his postseason endings, his wins, his losses. If you can, drop that in the chat for us so we can review those things.
Yeah, he lost to the Jags 10-3, lost to the Jags 10-3, lost to the Texans, I think it was 31-17.
Something like that.
That New Year's Day game. 31-17, lost to the Chiefs 13 seconds, lost to the Bengals, lost to the Chiefs, and I get lost to the Broncos now.
No, lost to the Chiefs again. He lost twice to the Chiefs. He lost one in the AFC Championship.
Oh yeah, the missed field goal. Yeah. No, twice AFC Championship. The one year the COVID year, Bills.
Twice AFC Championship and one in the divisionals against the Chiefs, correct?
Yeah. When the COVID Bills went to the AFC Championship, lost. Yeah. Then last season, AFC Championship.
So it was the 13 seconds.
Yeah, that was divisional.
No, it was the AFC. It was the AFC Championship. Yeah, then it was the divisional. Yep. Then we lost to the Bengals. Then we came back last year and went to the AFC Championship and
No,
lost.
no, it was before that. We played the Chiefs here, divisional. We played them here, and Bass missed the field goal wide right. Then we played the Chiefs again, championship.
So we played them 4 times.
Yes,
Sure.
4 times. Yeah.
Okay. Well, either way,
Texans lost. Jaguars lost. Broncos lost. Chiefs, Bengals. That was it.
well, again, McDermott has been a winner throughout the season. He's been a winner. I got to give him his credit. I want to give him his flowers for changing the culture in Buffalo. But again, there's some guys that'll take you to the mountaintop, and there's some guys who's going to cross you over.
Right.
And,
I mean, he's going to have a new job tomorrow.
Oh yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be
He's going to have a new
surprised.
job
I
tomorrow.
wouldn't be surprised if he's interviewing for Baltimore tomorrow. I mean,
Miami.
Miami. I mean,
Hey, come on.
He goes to Miami. His career's going nowhere. But anyhow,
I mean, I'm just saying, dude, this is to me. I'm just gonna give I didn't even give my thoughts on it. This is ridiculous. Like they shouldn't have let him go. They should have let him. He was not the problem. He was not the problem. This team was in the playoffs. Took the Broncos to overtime with pretty much a bunch of dudes out there and Josh Allen, great offensive line. They played. No, they kind of sucked. But I mean, we were going to get into that later.
But it didn't suck. They scored 34 points, so they didn't.
I mean, the first half, the turnovers killed us. You can't win a game without turnovers. I mean, you can't win a game with 5 or 6 turnovers. That's just not going to happen against a good defense. I don't even think the Broncos defense was that great. I mean, I think we just turned the ball over too many times and we kept him in the game. But I mean, we're talking about Sean McDermott right now. But I don't think he coached a bad game. I think he coached a good game. He coached a really good game. Besides going forward, I mean, going for that in the first half, instead of just taking a knee and going in their locker room, which to me he should have did. I don't even know why you would even run a play, but hey, he went for it, which to me that was dumb. So if that was what you're going off of, absolutely, you shouldn't be on the field if you're going to do that. But
all right,
dude,
John just dropped it for us. He was 8-8 in the playoffs. He's 6 divisionals. So I believe, like you said, 4 of those were against the Chiefs. No. 3 of those were against the Chiefs. 3 were against the Chiefs because of
4. We played them twice in the divisional, twice in the championship.
Okay, so perfect. So he lost 1 to the Texans.
Yep. 1 to the Jaguars.
1 to the Jaguars, and now another
Bengals.
one to
Bengals and Broncos.
Bengals and Broncos. Okay.
Yep.
And he lost the 2 AFC Championship games.
Yes.
Again, I hear you, cuz, and it's a nostalgic feel though.
It's not.
It still feels nostalgic to me because why I'm going to say that to you is me and you've been on this show all year long.
Yeah.
And me and you have both said from the beginning of this year, Super Bowl or bust, something's got to change if we don't win or get to a Super Bowl. So you were aware that if Sean McDermott did not get the Bills to the Super Bowl, that there was going to be a change, or you know that it was a strong possibility.
Possibility. I did not say certainty.
We would move on. We kind of agreed on that on the season.
But
now the moment is here, and now you're saying you're backtracking.
No,
so explain.
I said if he's first round and done, should be fired immediately. I said that at the Texans game. First round, done, he's out of here. We got past the first round. And he coached a really good game. We gave him props on the show last week.
Yeah,
last week we gave him props. We gave him props on the show. We said, hey, man, you got past the first round. I thought we were the better team than the Broncos. I don't think their defense was that good. We were going against every time we took out. We didn't have Jordan Poyer. They went against the weaklings on the defense, which Coach Sean Payton loves to do. Went after Trey White twice. Went after Dane Jackson, and went after your boy Savage. Like, he took advantage of the opportunity. I can't get mad at him for that. But this dude should not have gone. He should not have gone, bro. He changed everything. He turned this team into a winner again.
That's nostalgia, bro.
It's not nostalgia. Nostalgia is like,
you're living off what he did.
I'm living off his success. Yeah, we've been
let's look at what he's doing. Okay, this year you had a Hard Knocks. You had Hard Knocks. Okay, and That was all based on Josh Allen's great performance last year and our
Right.
fact that we were in the AFC Championship.
Absolutely.
Okay? We
Absolutely.
regressed this year. Do you disagree that we regressed as a football team?
What do you mean? Because we didn't make it?
Did we regress as a football team this season?
No, I don't think so. No.
You don't? Okay. So the fact that we lost the AFC East
Yes.
this year, that's a regression. The fact that the new Patriots are rising out of nowhere beat every team. They beat every team that we lost to. Okay.
They lost to the Jets.
Besides that Jets. Well, that was a loss.
No, this is no.
They beat the Falcons.
Yeah, they beat the Falcons. Yeah,
They beat Miami. I think they swept Miami.
they
right?
did. They did. They swept Miami.
And they beat us once. Right? So
Yeah,
at the
we
end of
beat
the
them.
day, the teams that they beat, that we lost to, so they beat. So they beat the teams that they should beat, and we lost to the teams that we shouldn't lose to.
Is
So
New
at the
England
end
a
of
better
the-
team than the Bills? No, taking out the
This-
records. Are they a
this-
better team than the Bills?
This season, yes.
I don't believe that.
This
If we would have
season,
played them in the
we
championship,
would have beat
because they're
them.
going
We
to.
would've we would
There
have
you
beat
go.
them. We would have beat them
There you
because
go.
we have the cheat code. We got Josh Allen.
There you go.
Okay, but all around, well-coached team, better team, constructed football team. They have a better constructed football team. Absolutely. We just got the
I
cheat
disagree,
code.
man.
We just got the cheat code. That's the difference.
But we made the playoffs without Josh Allen before.
That's a
Before
fact.
Josh Allen got here, we were a playoff team. Am I right or am I
Don't-
wrong?
Don't go back that far. We talking
I'm
about
just saying.
right
I'm
now.
just
We
saying.
talking about this season, and in comparison from where we are. Are we progressing
Right,
or are
right
we
now.
regressing?
Right.
And
So
we
what you're
regressed this year. We regressed. We
Right.
went back to retread players, right?
Uh-huh. Yes.
We failed to develop young players, with the exception of Deion Walker this season, right?
and Cole Bishop.
Cole Bishop is two really good players, right?
Yeah.
And then we were riddled with injuries, right? Which is
Exactly.
not McDermott's fault.
And
which was
still
not-
almost made it to the championship.
Right. And it's not
Still.
that's not McDermott's fault. And
It's not.
I think a lot of this is business. A lot of this firing
Right. It's
is not
business.
personal. It's business.
Right. It's business.
It's
It's
that
driven
Josh
off
Allen-
of results, right? Results, right?
Right.
So,
It's-
okay. So with that being said, the next guy has to win the Super Bowl this year.
That's not
It's
true.
no
No.
exceptions to the
No.
rule. He's gonna inherit the same team. He's gonna inherit the same team and healthy.
Drop
You got
comments
Josh Allen.
below.
Hold on.
Drop
Listen.
comments
Hold
below.
on.
I want to see if they agree with you. Drop
Hold on.
comments below. If
But
you
hear me out.
believe, Oh, okay.
Hear me out.
I'm
Go
just
ahead.
going to say this until you can finish. Drop comments below if you agree with Cousin Brad that the next head coach has to win a Super Bowl in 2027 or he's fired. That's
I'm
ridiculous.
just being
Go
real.
ahead.
I'm
Go
just being
ahead.
okay. So you're gonna inherit the same team. You're gonna have Josh Allen. You're gonna have the offensive line. Only cap hit, I think. I don't know if Milano's gonna be back. You might not have him. And Trey Wayne's got to go. He's got to retire at this point. So you probably won't have him. Otherwise, the rest of the guys are coming back next year. You're gonna have Dawson Knox. You're gonna have Dalton Kincaid. You got Maxwell Harrison. He's gonna be healthy next season. So the secondary is good. You got Cole Bishop. Probably got to fill in that strong safety spot. You can draft somebody in the first round, so you have a good draft pick. So what is the excuse if we get one and done next year? What if we don't even make the playoffs next year? Then what?
Honestly, I'm not thinking that far ahead because
we got to think
where
results.
where I'm at right now, I'm not going to put that type of pressure on a brand new coach. But this is initially why I said an experienced coach.
Right.
Some people would say they want a younger coach,
Uh-huh.
maybe from college, somebody who's a little bit more innovative. I don't know who that would be. I don't watch college football.
Okay, but let's look at it though. Hold on, let's look at it though. We always go back to the Doug Collins, Phil Jackson thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
What about Pat Riley and what's the old boy's name with the glasses? Remember the dude with the glasses that Pat Riley replaced? Because he won a championship. He won a championship, and then he got fired, and they Lakers hired Pat Riley. Who's the guy? You know his name. The dude with the glasses.
I forget his name. I'm sorry.
The bad boys roughed him up, really messed him up. I forgot his name. You seen the highlight? You seen the highlight of the
yeah,
bad
but I forget his name though.
It don't even matter. See, what we're saying, we know Pat Riley. Who do you bring in to be your Pat Riley, Phil Jackson? to say, "Here, coach, it's a good team."
I mean, only
everybody,
only couple players come to mind. Coaches come to mind. Belichick, who may be looking for an NFL resurgence.
you ain't getting Belichick.
Gruden, or
Bam.
like I said, Dable. That's it. That's the only guy. I don't see John Harbaugh's already committed. Now, can he retract and come to Buffalo? I don't want John Harbaugh.
He can.
I don't want John Harbaugh.
So,
I don't. If he couldn't get it done with Lamar Jackson,
okay.
I don't. And Derrick Henry, I don't see that changing in Buffalo.
Okay. So what about Mike Tomlin?
Mike Tomlin, they still have his rights. Pittsburgh still has his rights. They still have his rights. He's not. He's like taking like a year off, so to speak.
So he's doing a Leslie Frazier,
so to speak. Yeah.
Okay. What about Marcus Freeman?
Don't know who.
That's from Notre Dame. You can bring him in. He's new.
Don't watch college football, so I wouldn't know.
Okay, I'm just saying. Somebody even
is he innovative? Is his offense? Is he winning championships in college?
He played linebacker for Ohio State in college. Went to a national championship, won against the U. Played a linebacker for Ohio State.
I mean, coaching.
He didn't make the pros. Coaching, he turned Notre Dame around. I mean, they're not really. They should have made the playoffs, but only reason why they didn't make the playoffs is because they're not in the conference. So that's why they're independent. But anyway. I think Marcus Freeman would be a good replacement. But, I mean, the thing is, this next guy is on the hot seat immediately because he has such a good team. Mm-hmm. This team is not bad. This team is 2 bad calls away from being in the AFC Championship right now.
Mm-hmm.
2 bad calls away.
Thanks.
So, how is that on Sean McDermott? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand.
When higher ups make a decision like this,
right? It's results based.
They have to look at the overall. They have to look at, are we trending up or are we trending down?
Right.
And as we just mentioned, this was a regression for the Buffalo Bills. We were definitely trending down. We had a lot of injuries last year. We had a lot of injuries the year before.
We did.
I mean, injuries, we are well aware. We said this in the beginning of the season. Depth-wise, this was the deepest roster we've had in years. And
we got annihilated in injuries.
Well, we did. But once again, going after the same players because quote-unquote McDermott's system is so complicated.
It's not.
Come on.
It works. I mean, it didn't work. They changed it to a 4-3. We asked them to, and they did.
Now let me ask you this question.
All right, go ahead.
You knew Sean Payton what he was going to do.
Yeah, we knew what we
knew
exactly.
On Dane Jackson. We knew he was going to pick on Savage.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you not account for that as a defensive guy? Why did you not have safety help over the top to help out Dane Jackson?
Okay, I'll go with what I thought. To me, I mean, we had who was it? Cam Lewis. It was Cam Lewis, right? Cam Lewis was in there.
Yeah, he was.
Then he got hurt. Yeah. Cam Lewis. To me, he was playing a good game. He was playing a good game all game until he got hurt. Playing probably the best game of his career. Right. He was playing a great game. You put Dane Jackson in immediately. They were inside the 40, right? They were playing man to man.
It was Trey White who went out when Dane Jackson came in.
Right. Okay. So the safety. Okay. So safety was Savage, right? You've been saying bring Savage in all the time, but you got Savage in playing safety. He hasn't played.
Which player are you referring to? When Savage got torched, or when?
I'm talking about. Okay. I'll go with Savage first.
Okay.
Savage.
He replaced Cam Lewis. Cam Lewis got hurt for a minute.
Replaced Cam Lewis, right? So he is having faith in your guys. Look, man, you've been here. You've been in the training room. You've been in the practice. Here, go out and show it. The first opportunity you did, Sean Payton likes to prey on your weaknesses. He said, all right, we're going to go after that safety now. They went after him, made the play. It is what it is. Dane Jackson, I don't even know why he was on the team, but okay. He went out there, picked on him. It is what it is. To me, that wasn't even a good call. That call was bad. That was a bad call. That wasn't pass interference. That was a bad call. That was an awful call. So it really wasn't his fault. They just picked on him.
Dane Jackson didn't get called for a pass interference. He got just smoked and caught a touchdown on him.
Wait, who was? I thought that was.
You're thinking about Johnson? You're thinking about Teron Johnson. Yeah.
Okay, Teron Johnson. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah. I mean, hey, you having faith in your guys then. having faith in your guys. Hey, man, y'all been here. Go make a play. And it didn't happen. I mean, what were you going to do? They were on the 40. They did 4 verticals. Say, hey, man, go run the route. Beat him. And that's exactly what he did. Mims is a big dude. 6'3"? Against Dane Jackson. Good luck. Like, I mean, what you going to do?
Well, even in the old Kelly days, they had a coach before Marv came in, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't even remember who that was.
I don't remember who the coach was, but you couldn't get those guys to come together.
But they were bad.
They were
bad. They were bad with Bruce Smith. They were bad with Bruce Smith.
And again, there's some guys that just run up against juggernauts. You know, you running up against a Sean Payton. This guy's been there. He's cool as a fan. He's not afraid of the moment. He understands the team he's playing. He understands he's battle tested. You know,
absolutely.
And McDermott has had those battles himself. He just hasn't been victorious against Zach Taylors, against the Andy Reeds, and now Sean Payton. So you look at that and you got to say, okay, I think this is as far as this guy can take us.
So the next guy has to take us farther then.
Yes, he does.
So we're gonna suck.
I'm not gonna say next year. But
okay, so next year's a gap year.
Let's be honest here.
I'm just being real. Next year's got to be a gap year. Then you got to have that gap.
Let's be honest. Are you really gonna suck with Josh Allen?
I mean, you suck with Patrick Mahomes. Allen. They suck with Patrick Mahomes this year.
Josh Allen has been carrying this team for the last 5 years, and you think
they suck with Lamar Jackson? The Cowboys suck every year.
You haven't given Josh Allen talent since Stephon Diggs, and you're saying to me,
I'm just saying, hey man, the Cowboys suck. They got all that talent over there. They got too much talent, not enough team. We got a lot of team, a lot of talent on one side of the ball. But I'm saying, so this next year is looking at a gap year. Maybe you make the wild card. Will y'all be okay with them saying, hey, we made the wild card? Will y'all be okay with that?
I will not be okay with that. But
I would. I'd be like, hey, man, we fired McDermott, man. We made the wild card. All right. Good year. Thanks, new coach.
I mean, yeah. So, actually, I am fine with that.
That's pretty much what everybody's saying.
But I'm looking at, what are we dealing with? Are we dealing with making a move for AJ Brown? Are we looking at getting a good receiver to match with Josh Allen? Are we looking at rookies? If we're dealing with a bunch of rookies, of course, making the wild card is a great thing. But if it's veteran players, if it's Bill Belichick, you got to get further than the wild card. If you're Bill Belichick.
Well, let's look at this then. Don Shula got fired, most winningest coach of all time. Who did the Dolphins bring in? Dave Wanstead, which to me was freaking dumb. That was a dumb move on their part. Dan Marino, we actually ended his career.
Right.
He never won a Super Bowl. Is that what we want for Josh? Hey, Josh. Hey, we know it's 9 seasons in. Bringing in a new guy. So might be a sucky year this year. Just throwing it out there. Might be a hard year for you. You got the same offensive line. Got the same running back. Might bring you some more receivers. Don't know how far we're going to go. Can you do that to Josh Allen? He's 8 years in. He's in his prime. This is prime Josh Allen.
I'm going to ask you this question, and our fans as well. Please drop comments below.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think this decision was made without Josh Allen's knowledge?
I can't say. I can't sit here and I don't know what I can't say that Josh Allen, that they called him, was like, hey, Josh, yo. Josh, yeah, this is Terry. Yeah, we're going to let Sean go. You cool with that? Yeah? Okay. All right, cool. I can't say that happened. I can't say Josh and him like.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying exactly that happened. But I'm saying was Josh Allen aware? This is a guy you're paying $250,000.
Big money.
$250,000,000.
Big money.
$250,000,000. I said $1 million. $250,000,000.
Big money.
Do you really believe he had no clue or no inclination that this was going to happen?
I can't necessarily say he did or didn't. I can't necessarily say they contacted Josh Allen and said yes. And he said, "Yeah, I don't know this dude like that. I only see what the public portrays him as, possibly. But I mean, I don't think that they came to their best player and said, 'Hey, man, we're gonna let him go.'" And he was like, "Okay, if he did, hey, cool. If he didn't, though, if he's in that locker room on locker cleanout day and he's breaking stuff, I'm cool. I mean, I'm just gonna assume that he didn't do it. Now he refused to talk to the media yesterday during locker cleanout day. He didn't talk to anybody.
So
he went back to California, went with his wife Haley, and they're preparing for their upcoming child. Which shout out to them. But like, man, bro, you let the man go. I mean, it's a lot of pressure on whoever you bring in, because whoever you bring in is gonna have to have a commitment to success. We can't just be like, all right, bro, we gave you a year. I mean, we want to win a Super Bowl, do we not? That's the goal.
Well, Chris said it. He says, got to keep up with the Pats. Vrabel, May, $56 million cap space. I mean,
they got a lot of money.
Something's going to have to change. You're going to have to get rid of some of these guys. You're going to have to make some moves.
So why not go to offensive Rams? I mean, I'm sorry. Why not go to LA Rams route? Because they went all in. They put all their chips on the table. They said, "Hey, man, forget those picks. We're bringing in Von Miller. We're bringing in what's the corner's name? Ramsey. Bringing in these guys. We're going all in." And they won a Super Bowl. Why can't we do the same thing? Hey, man, forget these picks. Hey, bring in Garrett Wilson over here. Get Josh Allen some help. Here's a second-round pick, and here's Keon Coleman. Here, bring in Garrett Wilson. We the safety. Here's a first-round pick. Give me who's a good strong safety that we'll probably let go. Oh, homie from Arizona. Bring him in. Going all in. Let's go.
How does Bean get promoted though?
I don't get that at all.
I mean, like
he's doing his
they're
best.
Like married together, like.
But well, no, Bean came after. Bean came after him.
Yeah, but it was McDermott who recommended him.
I know.
After they got rid of what's my man name? Doug Whaley.
Yeah,
he got rid of Whaley. Bean was in there the next day. So
awkward conversation. Awkward conversation. But hey, I mean, good luck, new coach. Good luck. I've even seen somebody say, "Bring in Coach Prime." I wouldn't.
No, please. We don't need this spectacle.
I wouldn't do that. But whoever you have, I mean, we could talk about it on the show tonight. Everybody watching, watch the show tonight. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. We have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, because we still got to dissect this game. We didn't even get there today.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about the game.
I had to jump on because it's such a, let's give McDermott his flowers. Honestly, it's over.
It is over.
Just like the Bills season is over.
Yeah.
And I've been waking up since the loss, and I was saying, hopefully, I see a news report saying that they're going to allow the Bills to play that game over with the Denver Broncos because they cheated us. But I know that's not happening. I know that's not reality. I know that won't happen.
That's not. I mean, but at least you could have waited. You could have waited until. I get what they're doing. They want to let him go while he still has the opportunity to get a job with a progressive team. Because the Falcons already messed up. They already hired Kevin Stefanski, which to me makes no sense at all. This dude should not be a head coach. Why would you hire him? And they could have had Sean McDermott. The Falcons already messed up. They already messed up. They went in, we're going all in on Kevin Stefanski. That was stupid. So now Sean McDermott has an opportunity to get hired possibly by Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Miami, I think Arizona, and who else is out there? Baltimore,
yeah.
So he got an opportunity to coach a winning team. So Sean McDermott, thank you for taking our culture and changing it. Thank you for changing the culture. Thank you for everything you did. Thank you for ending the drought. Thank you for bringing us back to the AFC Championship. Thank you back for the success that you gave us the last 9 seasons, that one gap year where we let Tyrod go and Josh Allen was a rookie. But thank you for everything you've ever done for us, Sean McDermott. You will be missed. You will be missed. And Bills fans might not see it because we're so focused on results, but you're going to be missed, my friend.
Yeah.
You're going to be missed.
Enough respect to Sean McDermott, but it was time. It was time to move on. And, again, I've been saying this since the beginning of the season. And I'm standing on it. You can't have the best quarterback over the last 5 years.
I feel like
and the results. Jay Reese just mentioned the Raiders are another option for Sean McDermott.
Nah, I don't nobody want to go there.
but at the end of the day, we do give him due respect, for getting us, over the hump, getting us out of the drought years and changing the culture here. But I'm going to say this. The next thought process, you have still the best quarterback in the NFL. Your next thought process has to be, what is the system that's going to work for this quarterback? Some people say Josh Allen's style is so unorthodox that it's hard to put him into a system. But I believe a guy like Belichick, a guy like Daboll, who he knows, and a guy like Gruden have the grit. You can't bring in a young guy. You can't. I'm telling you, do not bring in a guy younger than Josh Allen. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. He has to respect the person who's coaching him. So you've got to bring in an experienced coach.
This is a bad move, man. I feel like I'm Sarah Connor. I feel like I'm Sarah Connor.
Whether it be college or the NFL, they need to be a proven winner too to get Josh Allen's respect.
Dude,
just my thoughts.
I feel like I'm Sarah Connor in Terminator. Like, no one believes me. This is bad. This is a bad move. We are playing checkers and somebody's playing chess out there. We are not playing chess. This is a bad move, and this is a bad move. Unless this dude wins the Super Bowl next season, this is a bad move.
All right, guys. So drop comments below. Is this a win for the Buffalo Bills that Sean McDermott is out? Brandon Beane is still ultimately in. He got a promotion by...
He's been promoted. This is almost close to a hate crime. This is that bad.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's still with us, so hopefully he... But again, somebody had to take the blame. McDermott had no one else to blame, so he became the blame. So McDermott is out, fired. Drop your thoughts below. You like it? You love it? You're excited for the new season? Or stuck in Bitter Monday?
Watch the show tonight.
Tonight.
7 o'clock.
More about it. We'll talk more about it tonight at 7.
Calm your thoughts.
We'll see you there.
Calm your thoughts. This is emotional me. Let me give it a couple hours. What time is it? It is 11:45. It's 11:45. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll be back at 7 o'clock. Watch the show.
All right. We'll see you guys tonight. This is
see y'all tonight. Happy King Day, everybody.
This is Buffalo Against the World Sports Talk with Kunu and
Cousin Brad.